last Friday in November. Um, Gosh, November kind of went by a little quick again. Now Thanksgiving's done, and now we move on to the next Christmas and then New Year, and we start over again, right? So I was thinking, I've been kind of reading different chapters, and that it's kind of hard to get to stay in one because my mind kind of goes, oh, what about this? So I've been thinking about Joel. I don't think I've read Joel yet, but I've been thinking about it, wondering if it's for. Did this happen already, like before? Does it happen before the millennial reign, or does it happen after the little season? And then that's when, everything becomes new and, that. Because I was hearing somebody else say that they believe, the new heavens and new earth already happened and da da da. And I'm like, well, I just don't think that did, because I think there's too much bloodshed on this earth that we live on right now, on the ground. And I think it has to be cleansed. I don't think, because like Abel's blood cried out to God, and I think, can you imagine how much blood is crying out to God from where we're at right now? I just don't think it's been cleansed, and I know it does need to be cleansed. So I'm gonna just start with Joel 2, and the description on it is the day of the Lord. And now, so many people say, well, the day of the Lord is the day he, like before pre-trib, saying that, he comes back, the rapture happens and all that, or is the day of the Lord like a second rapture? There's just so many people think different ways, but I'm wondering if the day of the Lord isn't the final day when, everything just is over, and that's when the judgment eventually comes, and all that fun stuff. Hi, good to see you guys. How are you today? So that's where I'm going to read Joel 2. So it says, blow the trumpet in Zion and sound the alarm on my holy mountain. Let the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord is coming. For it is at hand, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, like the morning clouds spread over the mountains. A people come, great and strong, to whom like there has never been, nor will there ever be such of them, even as many as the successive generations. Who are those people coming big and strong? Could it be the people of the number of the sands of the sea? Sorry. And then it says, a fire devours them, and behind them a flame burns. It says, the land of the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Surely nothing shall escape them. Their appearance is like the appearance of horses, and like the swift steeds so they run. With a noise like chariots, over mountaintops they leap, like a noise of flaming fire that has devoured the stubble, like a strong people set in battle array. Before them, the people writhe in pain, all faces are drained of color. They run like mighty men, they climb the wall like men of war. Everyone marches in formation, and they do not break ranks. They do not push one another. Everyone marches in his own column. Though they lunge between the weapons, they are not cut down. Those almost sound like robots running around, right? They run to and fro in the city. They run on the wall. They climb the houses. They enter the windows like a thief. The earth quakes before them, and the heavens tremble. The sun and the moon grow dark, and the stars diminish their brightness. The Lord gives voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For strong is the one who executes his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible. Who can endure it? Now, therefore, says the Lord, turn to me with all your heart, with fasting, with weeping, and with mourning, to rend your heart and not your garments. Return to the Lord your God, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger and great kindness, and he relents from doing harm. Who knows if he will turn and relent and leave a blessing behind him, a grain offering and a drink offering for the Lord your God. Blow the trumpet in Zion, concrete a fast, call a sacred assembly, gather the people, sanctify the congregation, assemble the elders, gather the children and nursing babes. Let the bridegroom come out from his chamber, and let the bride from her dressing room. Let the priests who minister to the Lord weep before the porch and the altar. Let them say, spare your people, O Lord, and do not give your heritage to reproach. For the nations shall rule over them. Why should they say among peoples, where is their God? Then the Lord will be zealous for his land and pity his people. The Lord will also answer his people, behold, I will send you grain and new wine and oil, and you will be satisfied with them. I will no longer make you a reproach among the nations, but I will remove far from you the northern army, and will drive him away in a barren and desolate land, with a face toward the eastern sea and his back towards the western sea. He will stretch, his stretch will come up, and his foul odor will rise, because he has done monstrous things. Fear not, O land, be glad and rejoice, for the Lord has done marvelous things. Do not be afraid, you beasts of the field, for the open pastures are springing up, and the tree bears its fruit. The fig tree and the vine yield their strength. Be glad then, you children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your God, for he has given you the former rain faithfully, and he will cause the rain to come down for you, the former rain, and the latter rain in the first month. The threshing floors shall be full of wheat, and the vats of oil shall overflow with new wine and oil. So I'm going to stop there, and tomorrow I'll start 25. Put a little mark on that. And just hope you all are blessed today. I hope you had a good weekend. Or no, it's not that we have a new weekend. That's awesome. I had a couple of days off, and now we have a weekend. That's so cool. It's good to see you. And I don't know who's all asking me questions. Can anyone say me she is not seeing chat only? I can see the chat. I was just reading. I don't have like one eye that can read and one eye that can watch a chat. But now I am watching the chat. So I'm just saying hello. Play the song, Confess Your Love. Hi, hello lady, I'm new. Hi, nice to see, good to have you here. What are you doing, Ma? And Kumar, I don't know what you're saying, but what are you doing? I don't know, unless you're talking to each other, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, God bless you. If anybody would like, does have any prayer requests, any praise reports, anything, I'll be more than happy to pray for you. Could you sing a song? If I had music going behind me, I could sing a song. I can't right now. That's funny. I need a whole band orchestra behind me so you can't really hear me, right? Where are you from? Anyway, so if you have any prayer requests, let me know. If you have any good things that happened to you in the last couple of days, you could share them here. That'd be kind of cool. I like to help build people's faith and build people's confidence. What did you have, Inez? Ioannis? Yeah, thank you. I know my husband started collecting all kinds of crosses. And you became class monitor. That's awesome. So that means you get to write people tickets if they're not behaving? Say, you're having detention. I think, yeah, I'm from America. Yes, I am. Oh, Romania. Wow, that's awesome. So how many languages do you speak? Wow, 4. That is incredible. Did your parents teach you, or did you just learn it yourself, or in India? Wow, cool. No, your parents didn't teach you? India, there's a lot of population there, huh? Do you live like in the city part, or do you live on more of like the outskirts parts? I used to know a preacher from India. I can't think of his name right now. What his last name was? His name was Robbie, or Robbie or Robbie. I think it was Ravi. So, all right. If anybody has any prayer requests, please, you can even drop them on my YouTube channel. I'd go to a video and just drop whatever. I'd be more than happy to pray with you. If you have something you'd like to share, if you'd like to maybe come on one day, that'd be great. I we still need to make a new date with Miles and also this guy Tyler. So things just haven't been jiving with times and everything to get to be able to do them in time, and just different stuff going on. But we shall get there. Hopefully before the year ends, we could do a couple lives with other people. I think that's so much fun. So anyway, God bless, guys, and take care.